One Human Journey presents You Are Buddha, a guide to becoming what you are. Written by Dennis Hunter. Narrated by the author. Preface and Introduction. Becoming what you are. We are all looking for greater meaning and wisdom in our lives. The problem is that we search for these things outside ourselves. The most profound teachings of the Buddha say that the wisdom we search for doesn't come from outside. It is already within us. It is our very nature. The spiritual path is simply a way of helping us uncover and manifest the wisdom we already have. Discovering our innate wisdom means learning to trust and rely not only on our intellect, but also on our intuition. It also means recognizing and letting go of negative thought patterns and emotional hang-ups that keep us confused and unhappy. Through the path of meditation, action, and insight taught by the Buddha, we can stop identifying with our false self and discover who we really are. Rooted in the teachings of Tibetan Buddhism, woven with insights from other spiritual traditions, and filled with fresh personal examples, instructions, and stories that bring the teachings to life, You Are Buddha illuminates the path of reawakening to the wisdom we were born with. This is a book that will benefit anyone, from any background, who seeks a deeper spiritual life. This book is a series of reflections on how you can engage profoundly with your own spiritual path. The reflections here touch on a variety of topics, ranging from meditation to working with troublesome thoughts and emotions, from ethical conduct to more philosophical views about the nature of mind and reality. These reflections are all woven together with the common thread of a single basic premise: that the wisdom and awakening and freedom you seek are already here. You don't have to travel to India to find it. That wisdom is inside you. It is you. You couldn't get rid of it if you wanted to. The only question is when you will get around to recognizing it and fully realizing it. This radically empowering idea has its origins in the most profound teachings of the Buddha, rooted in ancient scriptures with exotic, hard-to-pronounce names like the Uttara Tantra Shastra and the Lankavatara Sutra. But at the end of the day, there's nothing exotic about it. It's as natural and familiar as the air that you breathe. Its essence is contained in the title and subtitle of this book. You are Buddha. Become what you are. Become what you are. It's a riddle, a Zen koan. How do you become something you already are? That's the beauty and the great mystery of the Buddhist teachings on Tathagatagarbha, another exotic, hard-to-pronounce word that simply means Buddha nature. It's the spark of divinity that lies at the heart of every sentient being, waiting to be discovered and uncovered so that it may shine its light without limitation. From the very start, the basic nature of your mind is no different from the nature of the Buddha's mind. It is luminous and stainless and formless, without any boundary or limitation whatsoever. The spiritual path is not about adding anything to that nature. It's not about becoming something you're not or acquiring something you don't already have. Unfortunately, a lot of spirituality today is aimed at exactly that, tantalizing you with things and experiences you are told you must have in order to become something that you are currently not. The genuine spiritual path, on the other hand, is like coming back home. It's not about gaining anything. On the contrary, it's about losing something, which brings absolute freedom. It's about removing every mental and emotional obscuration that stands in the way of manifesting the enlightened nature you already possess. In fact, it's misleading to say that you possess it, because you cannot possess what you are. The genuine spiritual path is about stripping away everything that stands in the way of you recognizing and fully embodying your own basic awakened nature, the nature of a Buddha. It's about becoming what you really, truly are, beneath the spell of confusion you've unwittingly cast upon yourself, beneath lifetimes of accumulated bad habits and mistaken ideas about who you are. Become what you are. As you listen to the chapters that follow, I encourage you to keep this koan or riddle in mind. Let it puzzle you and irritate you, hopefully sometimes amaze and delight you. Let it serve as an invitation, a reminder, and a call to action. As another famous Zen koan asks, what face did you have before your parents were born? Are you ready to discover your true face?